And you now put the team on it.
So depending on the name of the team, also another thing. That's another thing again. Depending on the name of the team, you get. So another challenge you can also have when it comes to flyer creation. Do you understand? You get anybody. You get to a point whereby your mind is just blank. Do you understand? So what you just do. Another challenge that you can also have is the issue of font. So what I do is I try to font. So I advise that we should keep on updating our fonts gallery. Do you understand? It's very very important. Sometimes these fonts that I use here, I've never used it on any design before. This one, this glory, I've never used it before. It's always it has been in my system for a very long time. But I just say, okay, let's just see what we can put together with it. Just are we good?
That's service. This,
It's normal stylish fonts. It's normal stylish. Go online, you see. They usually call it Calibra fonts. So when you go online, so you need to one of the things that you always need to go online and update your font gallery. You always need to go online and update your font gallery. Just like I said, sometimes you can run out of ideas. Just that it's always possible. It's 100% possible. Especially when you wake up and already you wake up and you can't dey vex, or when you sleep wake up you did not eat.
Sometimes then I based on the money where they give, based on say you collect 3,000. You know say you work with one, you know reach am. Because you know you're hungry. You just want back.
So many factors can also lead to that. You understand? You get. So basically, and also sometimes also or most of the time also it will also take time for you to understand all of these things. Do you understand? You get. I can tell you that no matter how blank my mind wants to be, for that with a system, just I can come up with something in less than 30 minutes and send. In less than 30 minutes, no matter how, because as you get older, yes, you begin to understand or build a process that will work for you. Just that work for you and experience. You know what and what that should what is supposed to be and what is not supposed to be. Just that you avoid all of those and put them together and we're good. Just and we're good. You get. So up or good. So is there another question? Is there anything that is not clear? Is there any other thing you're looking for? Just like I said, you understand, going online, looking at what people are doing, you understand, will also help you improve your work. Just your workflow. Let's look for flyer designs. Let's check on Pinterest. So another thing I'm also not talking about is texturing. Just that. But until when you get to that point, until when you start talking about it, then I can also join you in terms of talking about it. Yes. Until when you start talking about it, um, yeah. So
What are your own ways?
okay, okay. The truth is that there's nothing you want to know that nobody has done. No matter how you want to do it your own way. There's nothing you want to do that somebody has not done. Just that's the truth. No matter how you want to do it, you want to. There's nothing. Do you understand? There's nothing that you want to do that nobody has done. There's nothing. I'm not saying that sometimes you should not be exceptional. Do you understand? You should not be okay. That's not that you think that you are. Listen, they like this for this flyer. If you go and check another flyer, you see it.
But that thing is always shocking of them.
You see it, and you might be wondering. So that's how advice is out. What you sing here, just what you have done, what you have seen here, you have seen the next stage when it comes to still graphics. Do you understand? When it comes to graphics, it's when this next stage is motion graphics. So motion graphics, then you're moving to 3D graphics. So if you say you want to do something unique, go to all these North Korea design websites and you start seeing something that you have not done before. You understand better. You'll be seeing 3D design inside 2D designs. And it should look realistic. So when it comes to still graphics like this or all these 2D designs, there's nothing you want to do that they have not done. There's nothing. You get. So another thing what just came to my mind is so you guys you've not started talking about texturing, but hope you know how to achieve this lighting like this, all these bounce lights. Hope you know how to achieve it. Aside from downloading light effect, there's a lot you can do with your brush. Yeah, you can do that with your brush also. I also do it. I also, me myself personally, I also use it when I also want to blend pictures together. So if you look at this picture, the picture here and this picture here and this one here, um, and this one here is quite different. Just so what I did was I had a brush here. Can you see any can you
Yes,
see any
yes,
different?
yes.
Just because so after placing all the entire pictures, just and the picture was looking separated, it was making me I was actually feeling out of the brush. So I just feel like this thing is looking separated from the background. Just so I just need that splash to be on him so that we can now put that touch of red on him. You get so where you have this guy here, can you see this guy? So this is the guy here. Just so this is the guy here. So it was actually I achieved it with my brush too. Should I show you how I did that? Yeah. So what I did, I went to my brush tool. I created a new layer. I created a new layer. Then I increased the size of my brush. I increased the size of my brush. So depending on what you are working on, it still depending on what you are working on. So I increased the size of my brush. Have I created a new layer? So depending on your size of your brush might be different from the whole size of my own brush. So what I did was I just came here and then I do boom. So, but first of all, you have to change the color to your desirable color. Then I use my pick tool to select the red on the flyer. Then I did boom, and the thing boom. You get so the next thing you must make sure that it has to be on its own layer, a separate layer entirely. So then I adjusted this guy. So sometimes it could actually be that you have to increase a bit. Then I adjusted this guy. You get so having a splash on its body on the image instead helps it to look to help the image to gel. To help the image to gel. So is there another thing again we need to talk about? Is there another thing? So are you telling me that applying this particular thing will it do any changes? Will it change with what we have discussed? Would there be improvement in what you're doing? Would there be improvement in what you're doing? So Toby, you want to say something? Are you sure?
Yes, sir. I can talk about that texture.
Is that? Yeah. So let me just show you one. Let me just show something to you. Um Let me just show you something about regarding the texturing. Yeah. So what do you notice on this picture? What do you notice here? And what do you notice here?
There's texture in that texture.
Where is the texture? Where?
On the face.
On the face.
Yes, sir.
On the face. On the face. So what does it? What do you think that? What do you think happens? What do you think happens?
You increase your texture on this side.
Where?
On the face.
On the face.
And the picture, sir.
Where is the picture?
That's,
So what then happened?
I saw you increase the texture. You take it to color touching again.
So where is the can you come and show us the texture?
I think you first bring this picture to camera raw.
Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, but that's not the kind of texture we're talking about. That's not the kind of texture we're talking about. So, what the texture helps you to do, it gives it makes your picture or your design look um realistic. Just it gives it this calm and this kind of 2D, 3D effects. Just so I deliberately removed the texture from this man. So this what I use was a noise texture. So it gives you this 3D and 2D look. So this is a man's picture without the texture. Just so let's look at the picture with texture. Just that. So let's look at the picture without. Let's look at the picture with texture. Okay. Do you see any difference? You see any difference? Do you see any difference? Okay. Do you see any difference?
Yes, sir.
Noise texture. That particular effect also helps your picture to come out look realistic one, and it gives it this matured or this calm feel. You get. So if you look at most pictures when you see online, just that I thought I saw something. I thought I saw something similar previously. So if you look at most design, if you look at most, so you can see texturing on this particular design. You get. So it makes your design look between 3D and 2D look. If you look at this design also, you can see texturing. You can see texturing also on this particular design. So I don't know if there's texturing. Okay. So this image, so most times also they usually add it when you are editing picture. Also, they usually come up with add it on pictures. So it makes sure it makes your picture looks more 2D to 3D designs, kind of calm, kind of calm. And most times, most of the cases, you know, I told you that for every generation they have what is working. Do you understand? They have what is working for every generation. Do you understand? They have their trend. You get, they have their trend. I'm trying to see other designs that they actually apply texture to. You get, I'm trying to see other designs you get, but just explore the web. Just that it gives this calm and this 3D 2D look. You get. So this is what I would do. Look at my entire design. This is my entire design. I'll shut down the. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I'm trying to get the texture to come on board. I'm trying for the texture to come on board. But if it's not coming, we'll have to do it the manual way. Okay, so this is my entire design. This is my entire design. This is my entire design. Just that. So let me up the texture. Look at what the design looks like. This is what the design looks like without the texture. How does it look?
Plain.
It just look plain, right? You get. So this is the when you now add the texture. Just that you see the feeling it gives to
But this
the
texture
entire.
is like he has his own layout.
Yeah, it's something that we've created. We've created it down. So all they just have to do is just to drop it inside a particular image, just and load down the opacity or load down the fill. You see the what it gives. This look at the way he made this particular shape looks like compared to what you just have a shape, you draw a shape and you just have it there. Just that you get. So is there another question? Is there another question? It's not another question you get, but it is best you should know how to create your background from scratch, leave free pick, uh, yeah, I see I'm online and now the same design way this guy use now me they use for me that kind of thing you get, so that we can just avoid those kind of conversation. Just it is better you should create your stuff from scratch. Okay, is there another question? Is there another question? Okay, so hope is gonna be hope all this information is gonna be very very useful to us. Yeah. So let's attempt something. Let's attempt something.